Let me tell you about something getting ready to happen. The Great American Bash.
Listen to the puzzle. $1 million champ Butler.
NXT Women's Tag Team.
We have mutual respect in this team.
Titles will be on the line.
It's time for them titles because we're taking them both.
I am the greatest takeover, and Kyle's gonna listen to other people say,
prove to the world I belong in the main event.
Great American Bash.
Live inside the Capitol, not 2, but 3 championship matches. New Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade. Beth, MSK want respect.
MSK understand they're the younger competitor perception by reminding Ciampa and Thatcher champions, and that is not by accident.
Here to NXT.
Great American Bash.
You talking about the Great American, the men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. But it's not. Champions are the underdogs.
Ciampa has to say, especially when he's paired up here in NXT. However, for a week they've competed here at NXT. Maybe it is about time we started.
Following contest scheduled for one fall. The team of Timothy and their opponents, Beckham Hess.
There's been a lot of ups, there's been a lot of downs.
Turned up at NXT, they won the Dusty Cup. They worked it out how to get a handle on this day, and is that unique nature of that.
We said rowdy, we said ready. Listen to the end from Ciampa. Lead by Ciampa, and what a corkscrew you talked about.
Absolutely.
Private Carter giving it right back to him.
Oh, that is that edgy attitude, perhaps.
Now Ciampa, who took joint manipulation from Timothy. Is right to the midsection, and look at the tape.
And Thatcher there now delivering a whopping to it.
Ciampa and Thatcher become the goal.
Well, and I think part of that is once he gets a hold of a limb, a joint right here, and just pulling the jaw apart.
Ciampa and Thatcher, no freebies tonight.
Ciampa remained composed. Thatcher and Ciampa looking to take everything.
Listen, we talked earlier about the key to success. Truth is, they are in with 2 of the biggest spotting weaknesses.
What a Ciampa wants to remind the woman a kick out, and of course Ciampa has had success yourself mentality.
I see what you did, Johnny Gargano. Ciampa elevated the Timothy Thatcher.
Leslie is taking quite the pounding in this. It's caught with a drop kick.
Ciampa reaching for a tag there from NASCAR.
Uppercut followed by an enziguri. Ciampa in with another knee under the jaw.
Advantage. Ciampa's in control there.
Himself. Carter doesn't realize it. The line, what a way to kick off the Great American.
Burn down? Yeah.
Bash, it's all about the NXT. But Carter right now, Beth, trying to turn things feet. Able to fall into his corner, and Wesley.
Ability here.
And I gotta be honest. Boom!
Yeah, Lee and Carter having the biggest threat to the tag.
And one step ahead of MSK. Knee to the draw.
Knee to the back. Into the cover. Ciampa and Thatcher go for bitter rivals.
Tonight, the night for Timothy Thatcher. And tomorrow.
His way free as Thatcher for a moment gotta work as a duo. That unique offense.
Getting delivered from them tonight.
Looking to fly. Out at 1.
Innovative maneuver, and Carter was absolutely.
They're certainly going to earn it tonight. This is really playing into the game plan.
Anatomical expert slowly and get him separated from his partner.
The brunt of the beating for the majority.
Talk about brutality. How about what's Great American Bash? But right now, it's about the NXT. Some respect into the challengers, but Ciampa with one.
Trying to block those blows from Ciampa. You will not see many men go toe-to-toe.
Throws Carter off, catches Carter with the right foot. Momentum, stop, tag. Ciampa again leading it, realize it. Or excuse me.
They've done some research of their own here.
Lee! Looks like he's taking. And, bomb. And wins. Double knee. Project Lee tonight.
Well, the Capital Wrestling Center.
Right now, not getting get lifted, to not get planted. Again, tag.
Resilient spin from MSK.
Getting in and Thatcher looking to physically dissect.
Thatcher goes for a limb, but Carter.
Whoa, Carter. Thatcher loves the sound of snap.
Timothy Thatcher fortuitously.
And Ciampa's waiting. Oh, is he ever? Carter trying to wiggle it. Oh! There in a hole through Ciampa. Down. Lee is legal. Carter!
Ciampa a sitting duck right now.
Oh! Ciampa is
clocking Nash.
Sleep back into the ring. Isolated Carter. Looking for that fairy tale ending. Puck is locked in. Trying to snap the end. Carter just bull rushed Ciampa.
It's mere seconds from tapping.
It's a trick.
Here are your winner, SK.
Thatcher and end of the game waves. MS of Timothy Thatcher.
Dropping the heavy artillery. The champs retain.
MSK earning respect. Presented by new Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade Championship rematch. LA Knight defense against Cameron tonight on NXT Great American Bash.
Look, I can make the party hot. I can make it up and it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up.
Arrived at the CWC ahead of tonight.
Kyle O'Reilly, no doubt looking forward to this.
General Manager, Mr.
In how Johnny Gargano has antagonized aren't going to turn out well, and I need to address that. To the ring right now, please.
Well, there is Johnny Gargano, who on social media can bash. Meet me face to face. Words. When it has come, Moa Joe was nearby. Just
Gentlemen,
I was antagonizing him? Well, let's... I've been living at TakeOver, you with a car last week, because you are terrible. I will expose you.
keep going on. So next week,
Hey, hold on a minute!
Yeah, I do.
I didn't try to run you over with a car last week. In the way. Give you an example. The NXT Championship. One day become WWE champion. In the morning, Johnny, you put on a pair of your white. Hey, I'm gonna win this match. But guess this is real life, and in real life, Mr. Gargano, by people like me, and that's just will be no different.
special guest referee.
Joe! Next week. Pants. Considering you couldn't let...
Why wait till next week?
I finally found someone. Most of the $1 million megastar.
I wanted that championship.
Great American Bash. Me, you, become my butler.
My great... Responsibly, Grimes, LA Knight, the million...
I always watch the Olympics.
Nation represented.
I love watching
Wars. Because every single time I put in the Olympics as much
for the world to do what they do best, show off their
Papa John's and Porsche, the Cruiserweight Champion. The Diamond Mine ready.
Cruiserweight champion, but speaking of diamonds and gold,
the following contest scheduled for one and Grimes loses, he must become 140 pounds. He is the million.
And this match is presented by new Bud Light.
Hello. Your Liberace.
Yeah. All right. Lieutenant North Carolina weighing in at 200.
Made for a moment, Beth. This is more carry on the legacy of Ted DiBiase.
2019 breakout tournament since then are also making himself a million.
Well, it is all about the million win, the $1 million title.
I would like to see Cameron learn through quite a bit of that already.
Well, Grimes and Grimes now. No wasted motion.
Fury behind that kick. Cameron Grimes.
The only place he can win the $1 million chance. Fly! High cross body! Grimes in front, right on top, grinding down.
Athletic spectacle. You see so much. He can fly as well.
Quite American bash all night long in LA Knight.
Takes control of the matchup. Rhoda, Cameron Grimes.
You can hear the Capitol Wrestling Center loud and clear.
Is the absolute man to continue the
Ted DiBiase. No respect for the legacy. Oh, man! That could be the next.
Respect is not in the vocabulary of LA Knight quicker.
It's here tonight, swing and a miss, looking for the moonsault. Knight. I mean, wait, do you just?
Let
is
me
that what
make
you're
this
saying?
clear. Don't misunderstand. He's not $1 million champion. Elegance with prestige, and I guarantee you.
And LA Knight do not belong in the same.
Standing, Cameron Grimes may not be doing much. Power slam, champion into the cover to retain it, and a picture-picture commercial break. Match live here from the Capitol Wrestling Center. This one thing, it's all about the LA Knight lighting the title and the stakes at Cameron
is a step ahead of everyone. If he's a
well, listen, the blood's probably rushing to LA. Grimes telegraphing it.
Capitol Wrestling Center, will it Cameron Grimes?
That collision course changes the course of this.
And look at Grimes. Disqualified as Grimes could be close
for the $1 million megastar. How much
for the title?
Big guns for this matchup as we take and Cameron Grimes not quite enough.
Now you got to imagine that Grimes has right back in, looking for retribution for
Legacy LA Knight. It's all about the blood.
But look at Cameron Grimes. Knight. Could that be good night?
Take a look at this. Thought he had a gas left in the tank.
Backslide shoulder. What a matchup, such a personal route. String together some offense to call himself Knight off the suplex.
On the top rope there, a small weight.
I think not enough to put away Cameron.
I wouldn't say panic.
LA Knight, what's he doing?
He's going home.
Knight. And Knight, we can have a new champion! Disbelief.
It's shaken to the core.
Has to remember every nasty thing LA Knight is. Grimes
is one step ahead.
And Knight. Nasty landing by championship.
What?
And not the referee saw it.
Referee did. Grimes is going to become the personal butler to LA. The count. Stand. Grimes turning right around. And LA Knight.
The $1 million.
Well, it took over right here. Again.
They did create space, but look, you mentioned it, Ben. Did LA Knight, which would open the center of the ring and continue.
Greatest night ever. There is going to be Cameron Grimes has to clean it all.
The cleaning products. I got some.
Coming up next, Io Shirai and Zoe Stark will take on Ken Mack. Sorry, I got this. Out of the Great American Bash as a champion. Die. So if I have to squish her, Shotzi. And next time, guys, the NXT Women's Tag Team title match is coming.
A cheese stuffed crust with a cheese and pepper.
Tournament. This young man showed us how much heart he has.
Confidence had a great outing recently with
Andre. An extremely high in-ring eye.
Is an obvious size and strength powerhouse.
Guys, I can testify that he is
This man comes straight from the school.
This is the big surprise you, but his speed will.
And I like this man. He is arrow. Real cute.
The breakout competitors.
Begins next week, and look, Wade is a.
I had a great platform with an NXT is going to have a big breakout moment right now.
Defense kickoff. We begin our first round with Deep Round NXT 2020.
Wade, very excited.
Froze wrist, trying to make sure the size of the occasion event.
Right now. And despite the fight the duo.
Listen, Io Shirai has with another powerful competitor, her resume, and I'll tell you what, Zoe Stark is
Chip Zoe Stark looking for her first now in the pit of Zoe Stark.
This is 8, and again, she has probably
Thing composed. You saw her shake her hands a little bit. And there are Lorraine Hartwell feel.
LeRae and Hartwell are living the women's tag team champs since the division began. Basic, Candice has helped Indy now at the other side as good as ever.
that Candice LeRae has never beat.
Tag Team Champ! Introducing the challengers, the Team the Women's Tag Team Champions.
This is what it is about. Io Shirai for a moment, always targeted.
Almost talked about the female superstars, having also some massive bragging rights.
So strange though here to the Great American Bash. Let's go back to last.
Sasha Banks versus Io Shirai. And
did Shirai deliver again tonight? And look, Wade winning that triple threat last week.
Absolutely. 2 former tag team champions in that triple threat match. That does not prove your worth as a tag team for Shirai and Stark.
Right now the way Genius of the Sky looking to fly. And Shirai into the cover.
Easy for Io Shirai thus far, the tag champ.
I'm checking herself into the match. And little suplex.
Stark and Shirai certainly.
Chapter for Io Shirai.
I'd like to see Io as NXT Women's Champion.
Swing and a miss. Catches Hartwell on the back end.
Seen Stark in the best shape of her life, but
elbow connects.
Stark and Shirai thus about to change.
And Stark connects. I bounce back in this women's tag team match. Kyle Snyder, Olympic.
Yeah.
I would do a guest appearance for sure. I'd go and do the Rock Bottom or Stone Cold Stunner.
Matchup, and look, what's the issue, Candice LeRae?
Tell you, when I was a champion, I was always the biggest threat to the self-preservation. She knows that, and she's confronting it head.
Hartwell, Stark a huge kick.
Inches away as the CWC champion. And this is what LeRae's been running from.
Shirai coming right in, taking down Candice LeRae. Up for LeRae. Long as
with a smile on her face, she's been waiting.
Count new champions and
no room to breathe. Fresh Zoe Stark delivering the bomb.
Now Shirai. Focused. We said Stark was ready. Stark out and again. LeRae kicks out of a champion right now.
Candice LeRae, of course, does it all here in NXT, but it might
has everything Shirai does scouted.
Indy Hartwell being Stark locked in.
Shirai
has to be it.
Can Shirai hold on? Shirai looking the hold, breaking the count.
Indy Hartwell top. Uppercut and Candice LeRae might be out.
LeRae top rope, taking out Hartwell. LeRae to retain it. Start the efforts. Women's titles on the line, still in titles, and Indy Hartwell back into the match. Hartwell, another kick out. This matchup continues.
Momentum, though, in favor of the way.
Candice LeRae, as you mentioned. It's a KO. LeRae back to her feet. Back.
She's down. She's never out.
Speaking of down,
Oh my God! Back to 100% and ready.
Hey, Candice LeRae looks like this match is still going. Hartwell is legal. Cover. Max is back. She had a
Max picked a hell of a time to make her return.
Capital letting it all out.
Also secure.
Ray, but we can't ignore the fat guy. Champions.
Ushering.
I mean, first and foremost, middle of an NXT time to make her presence felt. Shocking one half of the women's champ.
Tegan Knox's presence creating a shift to take advantage.
And take advantage in that K360 to find a new chapter being written in the women's tag team champions.
To the mental zone, he found a takeover standard to O'Reilly too. Coming up later.
Championship celebration. It's gonna flow, and that is coming up.
World's most famous arena, Madison Square.
Next Friday. Tickets available now.
How can Raquel Gonzalez, star Tony Storm, deserves into the ring with me? I become champ. How do you respond to that? It was cute, wasn't it? I am not an example. It was after I left Storm. But Saray is not on.
Well, Storm very confident, but
guys, I got goosebumps. Cross lovers, nobody puts Indy in there.
Love's in the air.
That is Ashanti, the championship cipher. Celebrate manners in here, but we do.
I know y'all looking at the money right now, but another bubble burst. Get your ring. Be fab and a baddie, so they any fool who got a mouth. I'm from cover like an auto tune. Times me. Here's a big fact. Nobody's close.
Let them know.
You know we don't play.
Hey, where y'all at? Let's get back to the hood real quick. Pioneer City, what up? On top of that, I never act stupid. Matter if I'm from, brothers rarely make it out. And the ones that, you really gonna be 7 figured out. So like the vaccine, even if you did get a shit in out and pull up 4 deep, like a double date to get our crowns.
Hey, put them on notice.
Hey, man, they mama, since we the emperors with a new hotter than top dollar, not nada.
Top dollar, just let him know why he don't freestyle for free. The one true chance.
The one true chance.
Yo.
And tell them get it again and turn my losing the wins and turn my nerves hurt, pick up the bad shit the scene is it's like Costco, it's like Costco. How much it cost though?
How much it cost, homie?
We go back to since I'm rubbing off like Ben Gay. Sending rappers
talk to him.
Chicks ass, CC mad, stab it, that action, do it like we close the gas. Now I'm back to rap.
Hold up. You put respect.
You haters laughter, so I'm building class.
Hit roll.
Yeah.
Get low. Hit roll. We go.
Check. And if you didn't, you was limit pushing any apple proof and he ain't with it. Another level you can never miss. I stay sharp. Down any one in your front castle.
Fly brother from the 410. Only this in them jeans. Rap God flow rest. I'm the best I've been. And all day work.
Oh my God.
Get those in mode. Oh, now you know.
It's Cole O'Reilly 2. Kyle O'Reilly is...
And the reason he feels those insecurities...
That I ever associated myself.
Who's the better man after I whooped you as the greatest of all time? O'Reilly 2, next!
But when you... Mackenzie, MSOE, we have the return of the wonderful Adam and Kyle to go. And I'm really looking forward...
Joe, speaking of the NXT Championship, things...
Well, I would tend to agree with you, but I can assure you, and as long as I'm not provoked, well, the best man win.
Puck is over. Johnny Gargano. Carry Reef. May the best man win in a take here on NXT.
Not only that, chance the 2021 NXT Great.
Making his way to the ring, O'Reilly!
In silence, Adam Cole. He's going to have to prove that he is the best event of NXT. Enjoy. Responsible. O'Reilly is not going to be held responsible.
Kyle O'Reilly's first encounter. O'Reilly that vanquished Cole on that night.
And his opponent, Cole!
And first stand and deliver weight, no excuse though tonight.
Cole is limping to the ring with his knee high with the inaction of NXT here tonight.
Just feel the tension in the air. And the
Adam Cole here when the reality is Adam himself choked out once already. I have zero.
To the Capitol Wrestling Center, the NXT Universe, main event time now. And look, we add to last week.
I mean, totally. We saw the Unsullied family, and that just strikes a different chord.
Top of Cole. And between the two, anything but God, shoulders down. It's the most technically sound competitor. Who's the best?
Early grappling in this one. That is a talking some trash on every play.
The perfect right portion. American Bash, Cole, as Cole goes over, trying to take down, not breaking his hands. Look at O'Reilly, though, trying to pull.
And, of course, the knee.
That injured knee to the elbow. And O'Reilly now in...
To the original meeting, NXT wanting no respect for it to take place legally, perhaps in the confines of tonight's match in this one.
Oh, absolutely. And O'Reilly right now on top. Other knee, right to the spine. Right. O'Reilly continuing to focus on Adam Cole and look in just the last 4 years.
Back. This is the man North America parallel career as the best to ever compete.
And look, it was Adam Cole who came up on the short end.
His way, got to beat up left wing, got to beat up, buying himself a little bit of. It's one thing to say he beat some fans in this kind of matchup. This is about who is the bell. This is what these two men.
Cole able to kick out at 2, but look at Cole. Left elbow as well. Cole now Riley. Cole 2, Cole said, and again, O'Reilly kicks out.
It's become apparent that Adam Cole
continuing to nurse that left.
Sternum cracker. You don't see.
Look at it. You can just feel.
D-split in the Capitol Wrestling Center.
Around the neck of Kyle.
And forehead of Kyle O'Reilly.
And O'Reilly right now just trying to get back to his
speed. The competitors, Kyle O'Reilly dictating the
elbows one after another. Cole gets O'Reilly, Adam Cole, and now Kyle O'Reilly.
Bad way right now. That neck is giving him a.
That pain shoots all the way down your arm.
Put it up and just drop Adam Cole. The blood of Cole. The disdain that burned his stomach. And now looking for a double under.
Over to keep the impact.
It's going to be in, and Cole kicks.
Speed in agony. The left knee clearly in agony.
O'Reilly now measuring Adam Cole going right.
The eyes of Kyle O'Reilly.
Boom. And no one home and now. And another near fall. O'Reilly goes right in. O'Reilly can't get the squat.
The coolest man in the locker room, but not right. Adam Cole knows all about what Kyle O'Reilly make mistakes.
Don't miss it of NXT Great American Bash.
This summer with the new BLT Ranch Angus Thickburn.
Time to get going. It's time to get dunk to get you running. It's time to get everyone there. Celebrate with a medium hot or iced sunrise.
Shaq? Remember you were telling us to check? Turns out you were right about the general for nearly 60 years.
I'm pretty sure I said all of it.
Know what I smell?
For a great low rate in nearly...
The spiciness is sort of like, you win.
Made from fresh, never frozen dough. It's got crust with one topping for just $12.
I'm stressed.
Oh my God. Hot day at the office.
And stream every episode a week early on Peacock.
The main event of NXT Great American Bash 2, and now it's Cole on top. Same result. Cole baited Kyle O'Reilly in, and now there's
O'Reilly's knee tearing those delicate.
We know each other so well. And Killer Instinct to finally put away Cole Pumpkin.
Ahead of the game once again is Adam Cole.
Can't get disqualified. Had to break the.
Deteriorating before our neck. Busted arm.
Another strong kick.
Cannot protect them. Something is always.
O'Reilly just got buckled by the chop. Look at the counter. Hooks the inside leg. And
the intensity. O'Reilly's got some left in the tank.
Tank of Adam Cole. You were looking at the main event. Of course, O'Reilly had it scouted. Back in with some knee.
Coming.
Out of the ring. Cole away. Cole.
And it in that suplex.
It was absolutely hard to watch, Wade.
Cross Gargano NXT champion. Kick after kick. And now Cole turns it around. Oh, and this is where O'Reilly makes his money back on to men. It could be curtains.
100%.
Oh, trying to switch out inside cradle. And again. Trying to go down.
Figure four.
Figure four of O'Reilly. And you hear Cole screaming tap. O'Reilly able to transition.
They should hold it.
Tap. Cole trying. And these two have taken each other. This indeed is awesome. These two.
Before they've got to think about their future.
He follows up. Combination. Forearm.
To his feet slowly.
O'Reilly now kick back in the momentum. O'Reilly's over about a crash and burn.
Heavy landing on the.
O'Reilly trying to get to his feet. What's on the mind? You got it.
Back in the ring and make the cover.
Into the cover to put away.
O'Reilly just inches and look.
Here's the difference maker. A rare miss instinctively to reach out and drape it.
There, Cole. They'll be looking for that last shot. Back in, swing and a miss, doesn't connect. Shoulder back up. Turns Cole. Inside Buster. O'Reilly.
The cover.
This looks familiar.
Nobody there.
Landing on my mind, as is the CW.
Cole again. Cole.
Look on that shoulder and elbow for Adam Cole.
Into the knee goes Cole.
Absolutely shredded at this point.
The injured knee. O'Reilly used the injured knee. Sunrise.
Number 2
connects. Shoot. Cole. A main event. I mean, we talk about the knee. The knee for a second. Panama Sun, the last shot, which would lay the demons of NXT TakeOver.
Cole proved he is the best NXT superstar in history.